You know, we always doing that cowboy stuff, but I told you 2 weeks ago we were going to start getting on that high school thing, and we've been having a lot of great interviews already. We had a great interview started with Mr. Jalen Washington, but we had some internet issues. But today we ain't got no bumps in the road. We're going to have a good talk. But today I got Jalen Washington, 5'8", 190-pound junior running back out of Mississippi. He had a great, phenomenal sophomore year, and I'm gonna let him tell you about that. But let's jump right into it, Jalen. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's great to talk to you. It's great to see you, man. I've been checking out your Twitter, bro. I love your action. Like I rarely see kids that are going out doing yoga, going out there not taking no days off. I'm like, okay, this kid is serious with this, so I love it. But let's jump into it. So, what's pretty amazing to me, your sophomore season, you ran for 2,000 yards. That's pretty amazing already. So, going into this year, kind of what are your team goals and then even your personal goals after that 2,000-yard season?
Well, for my team goals, after this next week we looking forward to hitting summer workouts real hard, getting a lot of reps in, getting bigger, faster, and stronger, just so we can come into the season with a lot of momentum and just really be a problem for our district and anybody that we play.
Right, right. So, what do you think about your season? What are your own personal goals after hitting that 2,000-yard mark? Because guess what? That's not something easy to do at any year, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. But so, where can you go from there?
Well, I'm just looking forward to just becoming a better leader, being more vocal on the field, just being that voice in the field house just that guys look up to and just know that I mean business and we're gonna get the job done.
I like hearing that. Now, what was your record last year?
Of our record, we went 8-3, I believe.
Okay, okay. Now, did y'all go to the playoffs last year?
Yes, sir, we did. Went
Okay.
first round. Fortunately, we didn't wasn't able to make it out, but we got put out by a very good team. They was all around good defense, offense, and they
Hmm.
actually played for it. And they lost by like I think a couple points. I think they got missed the field goal at the end.
Oh, for this
Yeah,
for the state title.
yes, sir.
Okay, well, hey, y'all got great motivation, as you said, going into this year. That should already be a bullseye already on you for your team. So, got another question for you. So, if you were to critique your own game, what would you say are your strengths right now, and what would you say some of the things that you would like to work on to get your game to go even another higher level?
Well, I would say my strengths are just being powerful, being explosive, and some things I want to really work on is just like get my speed down, bettering my vision, bettering to see holes real fast. Cause I know at the next level, I done heard plenty of coaches tell me the holes they open and close
Hmm.
real fast. So
Yeah.
I'm just get better at those kind of things.
What do you know your current 40 time right now?
As of now, I'd rather not say, but this
I
summer
got you. I got
I'm,
you.
I'm gonna shock a lot of people with my 40.
I feel you. I feel you been out now. I know you don't want to tell me, but I can. I tell you what. When I was watching them highlights, you don't look slow. You feel me? Because I've been seeing you. People had the angle on you, and you outran them. So I'm feeling real good. You get that strength together in a couple years. So I'm kind of excited about that to see where you're headed for that. So now I know you probably already started receiving some interest from some schools, obviously because of what you've done, and I've seen you've been putting in work, and I also seen you visited a couple colleges. Now, if you are going to a school, what are some of the things that you look for in a school that you would say, Jalen Washington, I want to sign the dotted line here because of this?
Some things that I'm looking for are just having a high graduation rate, seeing what most of their student athletes, especially football, what are they majoring in? Like, cause I really wanna make sure I get my education first before anything. Before I leave, when I spend my 3 to 4 years, I want to make sure leave with a degree of some sort.
Okay, I like hearing that. Now, I seen you had it on your GPA on your Twitter page. Can you kind of expound upon that right now?
I got a 3.9 right now, but I'm looking to get that 4.0 before it's all said and done.
I love hearing that because guess what, man? No matter how good you are on the field, if you can't do it off the field, coaches ain't even gonna really even bother with you because guess what? There's a lot of kids probably is talented or could be more talented, but they're gonna go with the kid that they know is gonna do the work in the classroom and on the field. So right there, you already got a leg up on a lot of people. So you're already good and you got the grade. So I see nothing but great things headed in for you. Now, can you expand on any colleges that have kind of looked at you, or maybe you kind of went to a camp that you said, "Hey, I kind of like this place already."
Um, Not really, not really.
Okay, okay. Now, do you have any schools? I know you're in Mississippi, but are you a kind of kid that wants to stay in state? Maybe family want to see you, or are you a type of kid? Hey, I don't matter where I go. I just want to go somewhere where I feel comfortable.
Yeah, I'm that type of guy. Don't matter where I go, I just want to go somewhere I feel like home. I feel like the coaching staff is really genuine with me and my
Mm-hmm.
family both, and
Mm-hmm.
just keep it 100 about everything.
Yep, that's what you need nowadays. So, what are some of the influences with you? I know I coached youth football for about 15 years. Actually, I'm actually getting back in it this year. But I know a lot of kids that I've coached are currently in college, and a lot of kids come back to me and say, "Hey, Coach Jay, I really appreciate you being there for me and always, having my back when maybe now everybody did." Who were some influences for you on and off the field, somebody you kind of look up to or kind of motivates you to be great?
Well, tons of mentors. My uncle, my
Hmm.
grandfathers, my some of my trainers, and I look up to them all the time, and they keep me motivated, just keep me going, keep my head on straight, tell me what I should be focusing on. There's things I
Hmm.
got to worry about right now, and they just
Hmm.
gonna come time. So it's a lot of guys. It take me all day to shout out all them guys.
That's all good. Hey, that's good that you got a great support system. That's what you need, especially heading on to your older years. You definitely got to have that support system. Now, what does Jalen Washington do when he's not training, when he's not doing football, when he's not concentrating on getting better? What does Jalen do in his off time? What does he do to kick it and have fun?
I guess a lot of my friends call me pretty lame, but I just house. I really don't play no games. I enjoy fishing. I like being outside. I like playing like kickball and stuff with like my sister and like some of my family members or whatever. But that's basically all I do is football every day.
Hey, I like you a lot. The kid, he stay out of trouble. He go fishing. He don't do nothing. He just chill. That's what you're supposed to do. Stay concentrated on being great, and that's what I really love to hear. And I'm telling y'all, folks, y'all really need to check this kid out. I posted your video already, your 2,000-yard highlights already on my page, so it's already getting a lot of clicks. And obviously, whenever you hit a camp or when you ever got spring ball, anything like that, please get those up so we can continue to post those. Now, like I've told the other kids that I've already interviewed, we'd like to go ahead and get a beginning interview. And then toward mid-season, we'd like to get another one to see how you guys are doing. And then at the end of the season, see how you ended the season and your stats and things of that nature. So we can kind of see how your journey is going, because I would really love to see how your journey is going, especially after what you did your sophomore year. And you still got 2 more years to be great. So before we kind of head off here, any final words that you like to say? Any like shout outs? I know you said you got a tons of people, moms, anything like that, because family is huge. And I know your mom and them have already done a great job already.
Yes, sir. I like to say I thank my uncle, my mom, my dad, all my trainers, AJ, Eddie Neal, some of my coaches in school, some of my teachers, my head coach Baylor Dampier. I thank all of them for just putting me in the right position to be where I'm at right now. Because without them, it wouldn't be possible.
Yes,
And
and I go ahead, keep going.
and some other things I would like to say. If you ever feel like that you might not make it, because I know some kids around here probably look at me and just feel like, oh, I wish I was there. It's gonna take time. It wasn't always easy. I never like sometimes I didn't see no results or anything, and it just took time to make it happen. So just always believe in the process and never give up.
Man, hey, Woo, this gonna be a great boy. When I post this interview, they're gonna love some Jalen Washington. That's maturity already. And this kid's only a junior, folks. He is young, but he's mature beyond years. So I can't wait to see how you're gonna do this season. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm ultra excited. If you didn't notice, I was hitting you up like, hey, I want to interview Jalen. I still want that interview, Jalen, because you're a beast, Jalen. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad we finally got to do this interview. I'm excited to what you're going to do this year. You're going to be great. You're going to be awesome. You're going to top what you did this past season. And I love the motivation. I think you're one of your trainers or your mentors. I think you mentioned Eddie Neal.
Eddie
Um,
Neal.
yeah, he's actually following me now on Twitter, and I'm following him. And I started looking at some of his stuff, and it's really exciting. So you got a great group of people and a great support system around you. So I'm just really excited to see where you're headed, man. So for myself, Big Game James, running back Jalen Washington, once again, 5'8", 190-pound junior running back, was 2,000-yard rusher as a sophomore, and he's looking to do and top even more in these next couple years. So we thank you for your time, Jalen. We're going to talk a few minutes before we get off, after we get off of here. But for Big Game James, Jalen Washington, Generation Next, make sure you check out this video because you're going to love it. Big Game James, we out. Peace.
Peace.